Good morning, guys. Today is 18th January, Monday, and we are moving ahead with our current affairs and GK. Slide number 1. It says PCRA launches the month long mass awareness campaign Shaksham to spread awareness about green and clean energy. To create awareness among the consumers of fossil fuels, Petroleum Conservation Research Association, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas launched it for highlighting the adverse health and environmental impacts of increasing carbon footprint. Shaksham's idea to conceive consumers to switch to cleaner fuels. Slide number 2 says PM announces Startup India Seed Fund Scheme for rupees 1000 crore for startup. The government law will launch a rupees 1000 crore seed fund for startups called Startup India Seed Fund will help startups with the initial capital for growth and operation. The new seed fund for startup comes after the Ministry of Electronic and Information. Union Minister of Miyati is Ravi Shankar Prasad. Okay, next SKOCH, that is Scotch Challenger Award to Ministry of Panchayati Raj for transparency in governance. This category of award for IT-led initiative and transformational reforms leading to outcome-based performance improvement, better transparency, and strengthening of the e-governance in Panchayati Raj institutions across the country. Ministry of Panchayati Raj is Narendra Singh Tomar. Okay, next news is from our veteran actor and director Biswajit Chatterjee has been confirmed an Indian Personality of the Year award at 51st AIFFI Goa. Sri Biswajit Chatterjee, veteran actor, producer, director, and singer of Hindi and Bengali cinema, conferred with the Indian Personality of the Year award. He is known for his roles in 20 Saal Baad, Kohara, Mera Sanam, etc. Minister for Information and Broadcasting is Prakash Javadekar. Okay, next news is Manish Kumar, India's first COVID vaccine recipient. A sanitation worker Manish Kumar, a 33-year-old, became the first person in the country to be vaccinated against the coronavirus. Healthcare worker Dhaval Dewadi was the second person to be inoculated, followed by AIMS director Dr. Randeep Guleria. Union Health Minister is Harshvardhan. Okay, next news is coming from Airtel. It says Airtel Extreme Fiber launches at the Gigabyte Wi-Fi experience. Airtel Extreme Fiber 3999 plan now comes 4 into 4 Wi-Fi router, delivers seamless 1 Gbps Wi-Fi coverage across homes and small offices. Airtel Extreme Fiber consumers can now enjoy 1 Gbps data speed over Wi-Fi and no longer have to be constrained by a dedicated lane. Airtel launches Extreme in 2016. Earlier it was V Fiber service. Okay, next news says the Indian diaspora largest in the world. 18 million living outside India according to the International Migration 2020. Other countries with the large diaspora population including Mexico and Russia. Okay, China, Syria, according to the report by UN, which says the UAE and US and Saudi Arabia host the largest number of migrants from India. UN Department of Economic and Social Affairs, okay, UNDISA released this. Okay, next news is about GDP. CARE lowers center's physical deficit projection to 7.8% of GDP. CARE Ratings has revised downwards its projection of the center's physical deficit to 7.8% of GDP during financial year 21 against its earlier estimate of 9 to 9.5%. Combined effect of lower revenues and higher expenditures is likely to push the fiscal deficit to 7.8% of GDP. CARE Rating headquarters is located in Mumbai and its CEO is Ajay Mahajan. Okay, next news is coming from Delhi. It says New Delhi Municipal Council launches automated mask dispensing kiosk at Khan Market. Plastic Lao Mask Pao kiosk inaugurated as the target of collecting 80 to 100 kg plastic waste every day. 2 metric tons of plastic waste collected at the Connaught Palace kiosk where citizens can come and deposit their plastic waste in exchange of for mask. Okay, next slide says Ramchandra Guha's latest book, The Commonwealth of Cricket. They may ask you the question that who has written the book The Commonwealth of Cricket. So you should know this is Ramchandra Guhas. Okay, his latest book juxtaposes his life with his abiding love for the game, and his conversation could not come at a better time with India and Australia in the midst of the enthralling Test series. He is a historian, academician, anthropologist, environmentalist. Okay, and if you look at some of his famous works, so that are Gandhi Before India, India After Gandhi, and Environmentalism. And next news coming from IRDAI India. IRDAI sets up committee to study health insurance products. The insurance industry is offering various products and services to cater to the needs of the society, and also bringing in innovative product services regularly. IRDA set up a committee to study health insurance products with the help of scientists and doctors. Headquarters of IRDAI is located in Hyderabad, and it was formed in year 1999. Okay, next news is coming from Apple contractor Pegatron takes up the space in Case Grant's Chennai Industrial Park. Taiwanese component maker Pegatron, which is also Apple's second largest contract manufacturer, is likely to set up a manufacturing plant for iPhones in India in a bid to expand its production capacity outside mainland China. Apple's second largest contract manufacturer is Pegatron. Okay, next slide says that what works to advance women and the girl in the economy. India's report, how India fared in 2020. Share of women in the labor force is extremely low in urban areas, around 10.3%, which suggests that around 90% of women who are aged 15 or more in urban India are not employed, either are they actively seeking employment. Okay. This is jointly commissioned by the Quantum Hub. Okay, guys, this is the last slide of our day. It says that UGC asks universities to set up International Affairs Office on campus to promote India as a global study destination. Establishment of the Office for International Affairs in each university will be indispensable part of the internationalization of higher education in India. National Education Policy 2020 emphasized developing a global outreach of higher education. Chairman of UGC is Dhirendra Pal Singh. Alright, guys, thank you very much and have a pleasant Monday ahead. Bye bye.